Are convinced that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift have secretly tied the knot. They recently posted this snap on socials and the internet has gone wild after spotting this key detail. The pair recently attended a friend's wedding and an invitation letter shared by the wedding planner was addressed to Taylor and Travis Kelce.
Pay no attention to the kisses that happen in the stadium and the podcast ratings. People who are close to Travis Kelce have recently disclosed that Taylor Swift is already making plans for their wedding behind closed doors and that this is causing significant issues. It is said that before the invitations are even printed, she is removing some of Travis's oldest companions from the list of people who are invited. We are on the verge of revealing to you precisely which individuals have been dismissed and the reasons why Travis may not have any say in the decisions made for his own wedding. The entire world watched as Taylor made her way from Tokyo to Las Vegas to attend the Super Bowl. Then when she performed at her concert, she sang a song by Chief, but with lyrics that were completely new, and the crowd went wild. However, while the media was busy declaring them to be the royal couple of America, Taylor was supposedly already working on finalizing the list of people who would be invited to the wedding. Taylor has the sole authority to determine who will be invited to play golf with Travis, and she is making significant cuts with her red pen, as reported by comedian Andrew Santino, who regularly plays golf with Travis. Andrew Santino cannot be considered a source that is chosen at random. He is considered to be someone who is in Travis's inner circle of friends. According to what Santino said on his podcast, Taylor is handpicking a very particular group of people to attend the wedding. Because of this, it is likely that he will not be invited. He even made a joke about how he would have to watch the ceremony on Instagram Live through one of his cousins. There are other people who share his point of view as well. In addition, two other friends who went on vacation with Travis in Cabo last spring have been ghosted without any explanation being provided. The way that the vetting process supposedly operates is described in the following manner. For each and every guest, Taylor's team requires a brief biography, the guest's full name, and their social media usernames. According to sources, the true reason for Taylor's screening process is to look for any potential for drama or conflict, to examine political views, and even to check social media posts from the past, despite the fact that the official explanation is that it is done in order to prevent leaks. You are not going to attend the wedding of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. My friend, I have a very strong feeling that that will not happen. I do not believe I received that invitation. You should be aware that she is the one who is managing that guest list. When a joke about breakup songs that was made in 2016 was brought up, a former teammate was reportedly cut from the team, and another friend was asked to explain the one time they were photographed with John Mayer. You will be disqualified if your past appears to be disorganized. Taylor's enormous mansion, which is located in Watch Hill, Rhode Island, and overlooks the ocean, is said to be the venue for the wedding. They will have a window of opportunity between the end of the National Football League, the NFL season, and the start of Taylor's tour dates. So the date has been set for the summer of 2026. However, according to people with insider information, Taylor also intends to start a family in the near future, which is another reason for the timeline. According to her friends, she is already spending her free time making plans for a nursery. If she is this fastidious when it comes to the guest list, then you can only imagine how much planning goes into preparing for a child. Goosebumps have formed on my skin. Travis Kelce is well known for his boisterous and fun-loving personality. However, according to sources, he does his best to avoid getting into conflicts with Taylor and keeps things light. If Taylor establishes a rule, Travis will not do anything that violates it, according to the chief staffer. He is now in a difficult situation as a result of this. He must choose between maintaining his silence and potentially losing friends that he has had for his entire life, or speaking out against it and risking the possibility of upsetting his fiancée. One of the sources made a lighthearted remark that Travis has two lockers, one for his football equipment and another for his wedding. Taylor is the only person who possesses the key to the wedding one. Taylor is not new to this level of control. She spoke about the fact that she personally took care of every single detail of her 25th birthday party in order to ensure that it was cohesive in an interview with Vogue in 2015. More recently, leaked documents from her Era tour revealed the extent to which she was fixated on the details, ranging from color codes to the placement of accessories. For the time being, let's use that same level of control in the context of a wedding with a great deal at stake, where a single photograph that has been leaked is worth a fortune. There are rumors that the drama is causing whispers in the Chiefs' locker room, according to reports. Kelce has given Taylor complete control over the guest list, and some of the backup players on anonymous forums are claiming that he has become spineless as a result of this decision. Other people defend him, claiming that love necessitates compromise. Regardless, it has cast a shadow over his reputation, with some people wondering if his fiancée is now in charge of his life when he is not on the field. However, is it truly fair to hold Taylor responsible? She is subjected to intense scrutiny for each and every action that she takes, whatever she does. There is always someone who has some kind of comment to make about it. She has been in the public eye for many years and has learned a number of difficult lessons about it. It is possible that Travis has never been put in a position where he needed to acquire this knowledge. Therefore, it is my opinion that he should follow her lead on this particular issue. Consider all of the conflicts and controversies that have occurred since the engagement was announced. Discussions regarding Blake Lively's treatment of her with indifference, the debacle concerning Meghan Markle, or even the conflict with Kelce, who did not congratulate her. It is understandable that you would need to be both careful and meticulous when this is the type of life that you lead on a daily basis. However, the thing that is alarming is that Travis's friend is already discussing it, using their names to gain influence on a podcast and dropping hints about the wedding. That is an extremely significant indicator of a problem. Furthermore, I would assume that he would be removed from the guest list at this point, even if he had not been removed prior to this point. That being said, it is possible that I am completely wrong about this. Is Taylor merely making an effort to safeguard her privacy, or is she acting as an overbearing bride-to-be and infringing on friendships that Travis has? Experts have different opinions when it comes to the actual organization of the wedding. After she witnesses the amount of distress Travis is experiencing as a result of his friends being excluded, there are those who believe that Taylor will eventually come to a compromise. There are others who contend that because the engagement will last for 2 years, the friendships will inevitably fizzle out, and those who are excluded will just have to accept it. Celebrity friendships, as one planner pointed out, are sometimes seasonal, similar to the guest list for Kim and Kanye's wedding, which included only a small number of close friends from their past. Not every one of the friends who were turned down is throwing in the towel. According to reports, a public relations professional has been retained by a group of people in order to assist them in cleaning up their digital indiscretions. They are working to be reinstated on the list of invitees by removing old tweets, deleting any photographs that might be seen as controversial, and making donations to the charities that Taylor supports the most. The extent of the influence that Taylor possesses is demonstrated by the fact that adult men are undergoing personal rebranding efforts for the sake of a wedding invitation. Meghan and Harry tried their best to obtain an invitation, which I discussed in my most recent video. They are extremely eager to form an alliance with this couple, who wield a great deal of power. It is estimated that holding a wedding at Taylor's mansion would cost at least $3 million, 0 cents. But the actual cost is the relationships that would be lost. Travis loses a portion of his support system for each friend that is removed from the list. Taylor purchases herself silence and privacy by removing friends who are known for their outspokenness on podcasts from her life. However, the question that arises in this context is whether that silence will feel like a sense of peace or a sense of pressure for Travis. According to sources, Andrea, Taylor's mother, is thankful that Taylor is taking the initiative, as she is hopeful that this will prevent a repeat of the kind of chaos that resulted in her daughter's hiatus from the media in 2017. In the meantime, Donna, who is Travis's mother, is maintaining a diplomatic stance by providing reporters with whatever information they want to hear. The message is quite obvious. The parents are avoiding getting involved, and friendships are being treated as collateral damage for the sake of having the ideal wedding day. In addition, we must now consider the question of the engagement party. What time is it? Where is it located? Who has been invited to attend? There are a few theories that I have come up with, and I have also heard a few rumors that are going around. Feel free to share any opinions you have in the comment section below. I will be publishing a thorough analysis of that in the near future. Although 2026 may seem like a long time away, their schedules will become quite full very soon. Currently, insiders are making predictions that a micro wedding with only 75 guests will take place, which would increase the value and demand for each invitation even further. As the date draws nearer, it is anticipated that you will experience an increase in leaks and that your friends will try to lobby you at the last minute. Throughout this entire time, Travis will probably continue to smile for the cameras as he finds himself stuck between his friends and his fiance. He will be wishing that their love can withstand the list of people who will be invited. After that, you have Taylor's friends. Not all of them can be trusted, as some have experienced both the best and worst of times over the years. On her end of things, there is a high probability that she is also grappling with some extremely difficult choices. What was once a simple love story out of a fairy tale has since transformed into a high-stakes drama over who will receive invitations to the wedding. Is Taylor merely attempting to construct the ideal day for herself, or is her desire to be in charge having a negative impact on the relationships that are most important to Travis? Please let us know your opinion in the comments section below. Is this a bride who is simply trying to protect her peace of mind, or is it an all-out bridezilla? Be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss out on the next installment. Thank you for taking the time to view this. Until our next meeting, I bid you farewell.